Hi, everybody. Welcome to the second and final part of our 2024 coverage of MSC's main dining room dinner food and menus. If you haven't seen part one, be sure to check it out first for the dishes available every night, the unique entrees for dinners from night 1 through 3, plus some important information and tips. So let's get the show started with day number 4, which is a themed night with Caribbean dishes. Enjoy!
Oh, this mango sauce looks good. Shrimp nice and crispy outside the batter, and yet the shrimp inside is still plump and juicy. I like this mango sauce. It's like mango puree, and then they put some kind of chili in it. That's really good. I like that. That's delicious. That's a small amount. How can you get full by this? Especially now they don't allow you to order two. All right, let's just try it. It's okra and potato. Okra stew with potato, pineapple, chunks of pineapple, and red snapper right here. The fish is nice and flaky, very refreshing, simple. Maybe the stew could have a little bit more sauce. But otherwise, it's very healthy and delicious dish. Cauliflower steak with bean rice.
Medium rare.
Medium rare? Oh, I would prefer well done. Actually, very good. The cauliflower, the grilled is seasoned with jerk spices, so it has a little kick to it, but not too strong. Just enough flavor that is make it very delicious, actually. Let me check this with the bell peppers. The way they cook it, season it, it's almost like steak-like. And you cut into it, it's actually really good. And a nice punch from the bell peppers. It's a good vegetarian dish. Island meatloaf. It looks like barbecue sauce. The barbecue sauce is sweet. You like meatloaf? I guess you will like this. It's not bad. You can get it drunk by eating this. Has a really strong rum flavor. This has to be the strongest rum cake I ever tried. Let me try it with the coconut ice cream. So strong. I like it. Feel tipsy over it. Key lime pie with the lime zest. Let me try without the lime zest because it does give that bitterness. I like it. The lemon flavor is very nice and refreshing, and yet not too sour. And the pie itself is very creamy, like dense. This part here. And the crust is just very thin. Escargot in wine butter sauce. The snail is nice and big, so it's meaty. Garlic bread, so it's a really nice combination. Beets with goat cheese with some arugula. This is a perfect example of have the very simple ingredients in the elevated. The goat cheese, that's really good. And the beets cook perfectly. And I really like how they cut in very thin slice. That's really good. I like that. Seafood Newport. With this pastry here looks very buttery. Mr. Scallop, go on board. Very rich in seafood flavor. The pastry is nice and crispy and buttery. Oh, this is delicious. I like this. And they give you quite a generous amount of seafood. Here's the shrimp. Eat I like it. Steak Diane with cognac and mushroom sauce. Ooh, look, medium rare. It's pretty tender. It's a nice mushroom flavor to it. Shrimp with spicy tomato sauce and creamy risotto. The shrimp cooked perfectly, plum, bouncy, and risotto cooked very nicely too. Creamy, and I like the nice kick of the tomato sauce. Definitely nice and spicy. Delicious. That's good. Stir-fried tofu or teriyaki tofu with noodles. Ooh, this looks like a lot of sauce. But
Vegetarian.
It's a vegetarian dish. Black sesame seeds on top, I believe. Way too much sauce. Because the sauce is all kind of flavorful. They need to give you more noodles. Look how much sauce that is. That's way too much sauce.
Yeah, usually you want more sauce, but this time it's too much sauce.
It's too salty. That's way too much sauce. Yeah, the flavor-wise is really good, and I like this different type of vegetables in it. I personally can't eat it like that with so much sauce like that. That's a bummer. Good balance of cream and cake. Cake is nice and moist. It's like caramelized flavor. That's good. Tapioca with pistachio crumbs. It's good. I like that mango fruit on the top there. That's good. That's actually a good tapioca. And I like that coconut flavor too, the coconut milk. Fun to eat the tapioca. That's good. The custard, and then I think it's raspberries. Such a nice raspberry flavor on the top. So smooth. Potato, olives, has a piece of octopus here. The octopus is not tough, but it has just a weird taste. It doesn't have any chew to it. I'm not sure, and it's kind of fishy too. It doesn't taste the freshest. The seasoning is somewhat good. Mushroom, it looked like escargot. So mushroom stuffed with spinach inside and Parmesan cheese, melted Parmesan cheese. That's really good. Mushroom so nice and meaty. And then the spinach, creamy, the sauce. Oh, this is delicious. That's really good. That's delicious. I like it. This is so tough. I'm not even sure if I want to try it. I'm trying for you guys anyway. Oh dear Lord, what is this?
They're confused about it.
Sorry, don't mean to be rude, but it's horrible.
The dumpling? Yeah.
The dumpling. It's like 1,000-year-old dumpling or something. This one has some crunch to it, maybe some more promising. A little bit crunchy, but not the best spring roll. Yeah. Nice and crispy outside. This meat is nice and flaky. Some lemon flavor with some potato here. And there's some bacon bits. There's the chicken, is the breast here. The sauce is so good. I can taste this really nice, strong wine flavor. The chicken is not as tender as I hoped for, but okay, so I got the one with the thigh instead, but I love this wine sauce. The wine sauce is so good. The dark meat part is more tender than the breast area. Oh, that wine sauce is so good. The mushroom, bits of mushroom, nice and crunchy and meaty. That's good. It's a good dish. So tender. It's like, I just gently pull it off. Super duper tender, melt in your mouth. They give you a generous amount of meat. That's a lot of meat. Could appreciate a little bit more sauce with mashed potatoes, green bean. Here's my perfect bite for you guys. Oh, that's actually really good. The cake is very, very moist. It's remind me a lot of more like Asian cake. You know, like not too sweet, more lightly creamy, a little bit eggy, coconutty. It's like Japanese style kind of cake like that. This is good. I really like this one. It has a really nice coconut flavor and then chunks of coconut bits on the top that give a nice crunch to it. That's good. That's a really nice cake. I like that. That's a good one. Okay, the perfect bite in. It's warm actually. I thought it was going to be cold, but it's warm. I would like it to be creme brulee, but it's not. It's very eggy. And the texture is almost like diluted scrambled eggs. It's okay. Dual cake.
Chocolate duo, so white chocolate and dark chocolate.
Okay. Dark chocolate at the bottom, dark chocolate flavor cake. And then chocolate custard in the middle. And I guess white chocolate custard at the top. not bad. Nothing special. I like how it's not too sweet. Very good. Very comforting. So smooth. The vegetable is super tender. The carrots, potatoes, very starchy, beany, and sweetness from the vegetables too. This is a very delicious and comforting soup. Not too salty at all. Pretty tender. I like the tendon on the meat, the bone in the meat. Has some chew to it. The sauce, tomatoey, and the polenta is nice and smooth. The polenta has a very nice, strong Parmesan cheese in it. That's delicious. That's really good. Clam. This one looks like it needs some sauce, but let's give it a try. The pasta is somewhat al dente, and the clam is actually good. It's lacking so much of the sauce. I can't taste any of the wine. It's just like seems so dry. And they only give you like two clams.
Two clams. Yeah.
Out of this whole bunch of pasta. Chicken parmesan. This one's plating kind of like for kids.
Chicken parmesan is kind of thin too. Usually it's a little thicker.
The spaghetti, all in a perfect bite. There you go. That. But it's nothing fancy. I think, as you said, I do prefer chicken to be thicker, so it's more juicy. This one is it's kind of thin, so you don't have the satisfying, juicy chicken bite that you will get from this. Because you see how the chicken is very thin. It's more like for kids. Kids will love this. Not bad. A little bit ambitious here with a big bite, but I do it for you guys.
You can do it.
All the vegetables nice and tender. Very simple seasoning. The meat is, the fish is very, very meaty. It's good. Very simple with some tomato sauce. Nice and healthy and pretty delicious. I also like how each here is very thin, so it's not too much cream or too much egg, and liquor flavor is very pronounced. You can definitely taste it, and the espresso is very nice and strong. This is a very nice tiramisu. Meringue on top. There's layers of lemon custard. It seems very smooth and it's nice and warm. This one I thought it was cold, but it's actually nice and warm. This was a nice surprise. It's a little bit sweet though, but it's not too bad. Okay. Here I am, I say a little bit too sweet, and yet I add with ice cream.
Why not?
Good. The ice cream. Chocolate chip. It has such a nice berry flavor, very rich, and it's nice and warm. Oh man, this one is so delicious, so comforting.
So those were the unique entrees from night number 4 through the Italian themed farewell dinner on night number 7. One drawback with MSC, at least from our cruise on the Meraviglia, is how packed the dining room can be for dinner. The noise level may be too much for some. But overall, we were impressed by the dishes offered by MSC, which were a substantial improvement over our last MSC cruise years ago. Now, the food quality is on par with other mainstream cruise lines, if not exceeding a few lines that have been slipping. But what do you think? Which dishes would you order? We enjoy reading your comments, and if you have any questions, we'd be happy to answer. We also appreciate it if you gave the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Be sure to watch our other MSC food videos if you haven't. See the link to the playlist in the description. Thank you very much. Happy cruising, and we'll see you soon in another video.